Hello guys, what is up? I am the Aptaf121, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new Let's Play here on the channel. Welcome to my Let's Play of the Super Mario Land Trilogy for the Game Boy. The Game Boy. All three games were for the Game Boy. And today, I'll be playing through the first one, Super Mario Land. One of the launch titles for the Game Boy, and it received kind of mixed feelings because of how different it was compared to the original Super Mario Bros. Today, I'll sharing you my experiences with the game that actually was the very first game I've ever completed. Well, so to speak. You'll see what I mean in due time. Anyways, if you guys are hyped for a brand new Let's Play here on the channel, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and ring that bell to get notified anytime I load last Let's Play, which was my Sonic Advance 3 Let's Play on the card up here. I don't know what you're talking about. Not like there was a secret Let's Play hidden between. Anyways, in all seriousness, Super Mario Land was actually the series I grew up with. I have all three games, two of which I finished, one I have not finished at all. Today, I'm going to fix that near the end of this Let's Play, but for now, let me just show you the experiences of Super Mario Land, a game that I played a lot as a kid, and it was actually the game that got me into platforms a lot more. No Super Mario Brothers, no Sunshine, 64 Odyssey, any of that kind of stuff. It was this game that actually got me into the Mario series. Without further ado, let's get it started. Oh, by the way, notice that there's a mushroom right next to the start word. Cool, right? Anyways, let's just move on. And we're here at the Buda Kingdom in Sarasa Land. Sarasa Kingdom land, I should say. Sarasa Land is the place that we're in, and Burabuto, excuse me, that's a very hard word to say. Kingdom is where we're in. Right here we have some pyramids that look like the pyramid you see in Super Mario Bros. 2, you know, the 1 and 2-1. So, kind of nice homage to that. And right here we've got some fancy music along with some interesting enemies. Those enemies that kill are not Goombas, they are Goombos. They have different gravity-induced fall, where in the sense that if they were to fall off a ledge, they just fall straight down instead of following diagonally as would gravity do. Yeah, weird. Right there, you might notice I grabbed a new power-up. That is actually not the Fire Flower, it's the Super Ball Flower, as I found out. Right there, it basically just travels in a 45-degree angle every time you shoot and bounces off walls, and you can shoot another pellet once one pellet is off-screen. Right, you can do something like this. Kinda cool. Kinda nice ricochet effect. And you can also collect coins, as you can see right here, which is a feature unique to the Super Ball Flower. The Super Bowl Flower you might also recognize as an item you will find when you play, what was that, Super Mario Maker 2. Does that ring a bell? It's one of the few power-ups that was actually brought into Super Mario Maker 2, which I quite like. And seeing the levels that were created in Super Mario Maker 2 involving the Super Bowl Flower was so creative. I quite like what people have done with this power-up. Right there, you might notice some enemies that look like flies. I'm not kidding. As much as Luigi's Mansion Dark Move has had very lackluster names, that enemy is literally named Fly. Don't ask. Right here, we also can shoot our Super Ball Flower inside small gaps to get coins, and voila. End of stage. 10 points per second left on the clock, instead of 50 points like it usually is. And points actually matter in this game. If you were to get 100,000 points, you'll get a continue when you game over. Every 100,000 points grants you a continue every time if you want to continue from where you left off. We're gonna introduce some unique enemies to the Buda Kingdom. Bonbon. Right here, he's just gonna shoot down arrows that are projectiles that will hurt us. And right here is another common enemy. These are not Koopas, they are bombshell Koopas. Why is that so? Kill them normally and they don't do anything. Kill them on the head, however, and they explode. Hence the name Bombshell Koopa. Be careful though. Yeah, I've actually had a time where I stood inside the explosion for a long period of time, and it actually killed me from Super Ball Flower mode to Death mode. Purgatory. Dead. So be careful when you want to mix around with those guys. Right here, we're going to use our Super Ball Flower to really just mow down these enemies quite well. Or you can just hit them on the head or do it badly. That was bad. Right here, you got a mushroom that you want to be careful of, because you can see it goes into a gap right there. And once again, we're going to be introduced to more repetition of level design, as you can see right here. This looks familiar? Well, you can see there's one up here instead of the block that's down here just now. That was a hidden block in 1 too, if one has a heads up. I got more bonbons trying to nab us. Right here we have the end of the level. You see these platforms here, you know it's the end of the level. And you can take the lower door and it does nothing, or we could try to take the top door. And we get to the bonus game, as you saw just now. By pressing the A button any time, the ladder will take Mario up or down if it just happens. And voila! We got 2 extra lives. That middle, of course, was the Super Ball Flower in case you didn't have it. The problem is that if you have the Super Ball Flower power-up already, and you get that during the bonus game, nothing happens. 0 lives. Nada. So be careful of that. Right here we have a new mechanic, these hidden blocks, swirl platforms that take us above the level, and right here we get to access to some hidden coins. And no worries, these are not piranha plants, they are piranha plants, the classic enemy that you see in the Mario series. So at least there's one thing that did not change. Got some more coin blocks that are infinite until a certain amount of time. And really just some interesting like pipe block mazes right here. And you can see that the pipe is actually above at a higher ground instead of lower ground as it usually is in the Super Mario Bros. Games. Of course, you can see that these piranha plants don't actually spill any like pellets like the ones in Super Mario Bros. 3, so that's good. Right there, we got some falling platforms. Heads up, you actually can land on those. Right here, we got an enemy that just spews out blocks, so be careful of that. We got another hidden block right here that spews on the platform, takes us above ground, and another secret pipe. And right here, I actually want to introduce something. And that is Mario's jumping in Super Mario Land. By pressing the A button normally, you see how high we can go, but we can't really hit that block. So how do you hit that block? Simple, by crouching. Crouching and jumping is actually a lot more, gives you a lot more height compared to a normal jump, which is very odd. It's like as though Mario charged too much to where he's infinitely charging whenever he crouches. It's like a nice hallmark to Super Mario Bros. 2, but not. There's another place we can shoot the block on. We got some more blocks. And right here, this gap right here, we actually can't get through here. And for those wondering, in Super Mario Land, you actually can't slide and slide when we're doing this. Right here, so instead we had to climb up here. And you can see if we took the bottom round, we got a lot of coins. We got that block right there, which gives something. So you know what I did as a kid? Sudoku. You know, and instead I will just go down here, wait for these platforms to drop so they don't kill me. And literally I'm in coin pyramid. Kind of looks like a pyramid when you look at it. And the nice thing is that even if you die, there already are 2 power-up blocks waiting for you, which is quite nice. Careful of that. Oh, nice ricochet. And right here, we're going to introduce our first boss, which is a lion. These enemies actually have very odd names, and they honestly very long names, so I wouldn't bother. Not very gonna bother with them. Instead, I'm just gonna spam the shoot button and literally just kill them in an instant. Don't worry, the enemies later... sorry, the bosses later will be a lot more harder than this. That's just the starters. The main course hasn't come yet. And, you know how in Super Mario Bros. We had the taunt by Toad saying that Princess is in the castle? Super Mario Land does something similar. Oh, I guess the game is over then. I could just put that... Cheeky, am I right? Hey, 2 lives. On to World 2, which is... the Muda Kingdom. What? I just love the music in Muda Kingdom. What's the problem? Anyways, got a pipe here, which allows us to get a lot of coins right here. And right here, I'm going to give you guys a bit of a fun fact. There is actually a sound glitch or trick you can do here. Watch what happens when I grab this fire flower and grab all those coins later. Listen to the sound of the fire flower. Yeah, collecting coins actually kind of distorts the sound with Mario growing up whenever you grab it, which is kind of cool. Right here, got some fish bones that cannot be killed by the Super Ball, but instead you just have to jump on them. And really, it's just there for you to get points. Pretty easy points if you want to grind for continue just in case. And now I'm going to keep quiet for our invisibility song. Yeah, the can-can. Why? Don't ask. Maybe it has something to do with it being a launch title, but I'm not really 100% sure as to why. Oh, by the way, more repeated level design. This pipe and block right there look quite familiar. And it's about to get even more familiar with this. So a nice homage to the original Super Mario Bros. Series, but man, repetition Dynamis Mario back in the days. Got more, you know, more these enemies that shoot pellets at us, be careful right there. And right there, you saw that I shot one pellet and it hit, and the next one didn't, even though it went straight through the enemy. I don't know if that's supposed to be a glitch or not, or an indication that you're not supposed to kill an enemy with your Super Ball. Not sure myself. And right here, watch this. The way the trigger is at the top, it actually goes all the way up the screen, so that's why I'm able to finish the level being off screen, which is quite funny. Oh, by the way, are we supposed to assume that we came from a spaceship every time we come to Buda Kingdom? Odd. Another Super Ball we can grab. If your shooting's on point, you can have a lot of fun with this level. Right here on a block that's a little bit hard to reach, so we're just going to crouch to make it process a little bit faster. And right here we have some awkward collision if you're using the thing. And right there you can see that even the Super Ball pellet literally floated over the coins, which is a very odd thing that happens sometimes. In fact, look at this. Look, you saw right there that the Super Ball pellet literally landed on the coins and then bounced off the coins, which is a bit of a glitch that happens in this game, but it's quite funny when it happens. Ah, that guy had a bullseye. Careful. Right, we got another enemy that literally spins out his head, and you actually can kill the head if you wanted to, but if you kill the head, you can see that the enemy makes another one, so be careful of that. Right down there, you can see that the bottom area clearly requires you to be small, but honestly, I don't remember how to get there constantly. I remember seeing there, I was just thinking like, why are you supposed to get down there? I never actually found a hidden block that allowed me to reach down to that bottom area. It's weird. Bow, bow, bow. Bop, 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 bop. Sorry, I love the music in Muda Kingdom. It's one of my favorites, and actually a fun fact. For those who remember Smooth McGroove, who does acapellas of music, he actually did the Muda Kingdom back in 2013. But here is where it gets interesting. I actually, at the time in 2015, 2016, that was actually when I started looking at Let's Play videos. And I remember watching PK Sparks, Lucajin, Proton John, Chica Conroy, Nintendo Kirby Sun, all the guys you may recognize from like Coliseum or any good stuff. But the story is that I actually love Buda Kingdom music so much, I actually decided to make a song out of the tune. In fact, I actually made a 4-stanza song out of the Muda Kingdom track. And honestly, and fun fact, it's still on YouTube if you want to have a look at the video. I will probably put the card right now for those who want to try and find my comment. There we go. If you can time it well, you can actually get a lot of lives. I'm actually surprised I got 24. And now, for a change in scenery, we're underwater. And we're in a wetsuit of some sort, shooting pellets. Right here we got fish that will come and bite you. We got more of the fish bones that are from the below. And right here, I want to show a mechanic of the fish right here because... watch these fish. Yeah, they come back towards you if you did not kill them at first, so be careful of that. In my opinion, one of the more underrated songs in this game. The underwater theme. Well, I say underwater, but really it's the bullet hell music to say that, to describe it, because later on we're actually not going to be in the water. Spoiler alert. Right, you got an octopi that shoot out pellets if you don't want to kill them, so be careful of that. And look at this. Mario in coins. Quite nice. Quite like the touch. So once you shoot them 3 times, you can see they spew out bullets that hurt you, so be careful of that. And in this game, this world, Mario actually only has 2 phases. Big Mario, which we're in right now, and Small Mario. That's it. Right here we got a seahorse boss, which shoots pellets, but really, if you're a button masher just like me, this boss is quite fun to do. Watch this. Totally was fun. And that's it for World 2. I quite like this change of gameplay. Honestly, at the time, I wasn't really knowing that Mario's a full platformer, but this kind of game, I quite like. I quite like World 2 3 a lot. But with that, next time on the Super Mario Land trilogy, we finish up Super Mario Land with the last 2 worlds. Or should I say, the last 2 kingdoms. Thank you guys so much for watching, but remember, the adrenaline rush is real. This is LeoBF121 signing out, and I'll catch you guys on episode 2 of my playthrough of the Super Mario Land trilogy. Peace!